Alright, so this is going to be a quick craft for the Twilight Regalia, generic ES, and Fire Res. So you're going to want to start out with a Twilight Regalia base, quality above, ideally 25 at least. I'm using 28 here, these were 8 div each. You can get a normal 20 quality one, and you'll be able to skip the fracturing step because those are going to be significantly cheaper. You're going to want one with fractured hybrid ES, which would be 41 to 42% ES with a stun and block recovery, or 108 plus for T1 high roll ES percent. And the reason is we're going to be using a essence of ES. The Woe Essence gives 88 to 95 ES on body armors. This is almost the same as Tier 1. Tier 1 being 100 top end. So this makes this craft significantly easier. And to get a decent fractured base, I'm going to start with the white items, and then I'm going to use Orb of Remembrance to try and get a decent roll. Because at 8 div each, I don't really want to fracture a random mod. So ideally, I get something with high rolls. Didn't in this case, so I'm gonna just scour Remembrance again. Okay, so here I have double T1 or Essence and then T1%. So I can annul and then frac this. Okay, hit the percent. With strands on it is pretty good, but not entirely necessary. I'm looking for any other tier 1 ES roll. Okay, so here 103. It's not a great roll, so I'll probably divine it here. Try and divine both the essence roll and the ES roll to decent. Alright, that's probably fine. Fractured the mana. I'll put it aside. Okay, so now on this one, we no longer have the option to use strands, but that's okay because we only have to hit one tier 1 mod. So you're just going to spam these essences, exalt out any prefixes. We're looking for a tier 1 hybrid ES. The suffixes don't matter at this stage. We're going to use Eldritch currencies to clean them up. Alright, there it is. Tier 1% ES, or hybrid. So now all we gotta do is put a Eldritch Ichor on, grab a bunch of Exalted, or Eldritch Chaos, probably a couple Annuls as well. So we Energy Shield, Recharge. This is probably the best block. So now we already have int. We're looking for any tier 1 res and int ideally, or any mod honestly. Faster ES recharge is okay as well, but you're definitely gonna want the tier 1 res to swap to fire. Okay, so there, annulled it. Tier 1 int again, annulled it. Okay. So in this case, I hit tier 1 int, so I'm not going to roll over it. This is only tier 2 fire, but, you know, 3% is still workable, and I can craft attributes for this chest in particular. For a BV chest, you're not going to want attributes because you're going to be using Supreme Ostentation, in which case I would recommend crafting Suppress, Chance to Suppress, 8 to 10. Or you can also craft, where is it? the regen ES per second is okay, and worst case, you can just craft a fire and whatever res, or the 3% fizz damage reduction. Okay, so the last step is, well, one of the last ones is we're going to have to fix these Eldritch implicits. You're going to want fizz taken as chaos, because that's free physical mitigation. And the suffix, or the other one, the Grand Eldritch Ember from Searing Exarch, you're going to want Flask Effect. Alright, I'm going to cut this out of the video. There's no point. So, there's that. And then you're going to want to Sacred Orb until a decent percent. Anything over 290 is probably fine.
I'll put the word out.
There you go, 296. And then you're done.